What's the difference between water that just satisfies thirst versus water that actively imparts life? Well, of course, we've all heard the term water is life, right? And there's profound truth to that. But it's almost more accurate to say that living water is life. However, most of the water that we come into contact with is dormant water. Now, when water is living, it has electromagnetic conductivity, it has molecular coherence, it's able to sense, store, transduce, amplify, and transmit energy, information, and vibrational frequencies. It's literally the sentient stage upon which all of life is played. And yet when water loses those capacities, it becomes dormant bulk water, which is what most of us are familiar with, the water that most people drink. And it's largely because we only mostly have experience with this denatured, treated, processed, stagnant water that most people assume water to be simple and unremarkable. Whereas living water is therapeutically invigorating on both cellular and bioenergetic levels. Living water is so bioavailable, it deeply hydrates us, whereas dormant water can actually dehydrate. Now, I know it may sound counterintuitive. How could water dehydrate someone? Well, dormant water, including tap water, bottled water, reverse osmosis water, distilled water, etc., actually requires more energy for your body to convert it into bioavailable crystalline water than the body actually receives back from the water in its hydroelectricity. Dormant bulk water, especially if it's an aggressive solvent like distilled or reverse osmosis, can actually leach minerals from your body, and minerals are a key component of hydration. Not to mention, many highly processed bottled and tap waters contain dehydrating factors like sodium chloride and chloramine. Now, these waters may irrigate our bodies, but they don't fully hydrate us. So we want to be really conscientious about our drinking water, because not all water is created equal, and yet water is the foundation of our health. As Victor Schauberger said, scientists must be made to realize that water is not something to be handled carelessly like an inanimate object. Water is not merely H2O, but a living organism with its own laws commanding respect from mankind if the consequences are not to be fatal. And he was right. When water is treated with respect according to its nature, it awakens and heals. It is, in fact, the foundation of life. You can see under an atomic force microscope that pure water alone will cluster and organize itself into 100 nanometer cells and polarized pairs of double helixes, giving us a glimpse into the way that biological cells and DNA form themselves around the organizing principle of living water. The water that's in your body is not just normal H2O, but actually this living, vital, activated kind of water. Your bio-water is your body's superconductor, prana, mana, chi, energy, electrical signals, magnetic signals, etc. And your hydration is directly proportional to your vivacity. So if you want a vibrant life, you want to drink living water. And this is really our mission at Natural Action Technologies, to provide you with easy and accessible tools and strategies to revive and revitalize your water and, in turn, your life.